afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. And figured I'd do a toy hauler today. And this is one that I've been trying to get a hold of, guys, just to show you something pretty interesting. And this is a used Coachmen Adrenaline by Forest River. And this is the model 23LT. And this is a crossover toy hauler with a 13-foot garage in the back. No slide. And guys, for those of you who may or may not know, we are no longer carrying work and play. Sorry, I'm right here by the road, a little bit loud. Because we decided to drop work and play because they had priced themselves out of the market. And it's no longer in our customers' best interest for us to carry them because of what we have to pay for them and what we have to sell them for. We have one new one left, and when it's gone, in fact, it's a 23LT, but when it's gone, it's gone. I'm not going to carry them anymore. But guys, this is something y'all may or may not be aware of, but the Coachmen Adrenaline is the exact same thing as a work and play. Same assembly line, same plant, same built construction method, same material. Pretty much the only thing different is the name on it and a couple of embellishments on the work and play. And of course, the price on an Adrenaline is several thousand less when it's new than a work and play. So if you're going to buy a new work and play, look at a Coachmen Adrenaline, save yourself a few $1,000s. Unless you just want the little extra gadgets and gizmos and stuff like that. But they're built identical. This is a 23LT. And overall length 29.83 feet, including the tongue. Got the LED lights on the front. I'm hooked to my generator, so I just got the lights on. It does have a power awning LED light strip. Power tongue jack on the front. No slide, only weighs 5,700 pounds with a 4,100 pound cargo carrying capacity. 30 amp electrical service. You can see, guys, the outside looks great. It's 26.9. So going to save you quite a bit of money off of a new one. And there are literally none of these used on RV Trader. People hang on to these. Very, very versatile camper too. What I like about them is with that rear garage door, you can lower it down, let some fresh air in. You can use that back garage bay for a sitting area, a second bedroom, a hobby room. You can use it to haul toys. These aren't just regular toy haulers anymore. I mean, they're a very versatile camper, and you're not stuck with one floor plan with one of these. You can use these for a variety of purposes. All aluminum frame, of course, aluminum truss roof, 5-inch crowned roof on top, PVC top, of course, alloy wheels, nitrogen filled tires, all that looks great. Power awning works great. LED lights. Of course, I don't have the door down, I'm too close to this fence. But impressive 4,100 pound cargo carrying capacity, so you can really load this thing up. You do have the rear spotlight in the back. And a lot of versatility with a crossover versus just a standard travel trailer. So, in fact, I was reading somewhere like 40 to 50% of crossover shoppers or toy hauler shoppers buy them with no intentions of hauling toys in them because they're so versatile. Azdel construction, she didn't never have to worry about delamination. What it is, of course, you got the fiberglass panels on the outside like all other campers. But what makes Azdel different, instead of having the wood backer board that the fiberglass glues to keep it nice and smooth and from developing bubbles, so what happens with a traditional fiberglass camper, if it ever develops a leak, that wood board disintegrates. And of course, that fiberglass has nothing to glue to. Heat can do that too. What happens is you start getting bubbles in the side. Because this uses artificial wood backer board, the Azdel, it's never going to delaminate, at least according to Forest River. It is missing one speaker cover right there, guys. It is a used camper, what can I say? But, you know, that's one good thing about the Azdel. You don't have to worry about that. Let's look inside. The only option, now if I'd ordered this brand new on my dealership, I ordered this with all of our new working plays when I carried them, is I always order them with a back porch kit. This one doesn't have it. But there are aftermarket ones you can order where you can actually put your back door down and make it into a porch. You do have two sofas that both make separate beds. They both fold up out of the way. I've got one set up for day use sitting area. You got a window behind there, and you can set it up for day use, nighttime use to haul cargo in. Got a fantastic vent fan. Got a TV up there in the corner. And this is a 13-foot garage bay, and that's 13 foot from the back of the door to this wall right here. Of course, got the little adrenaline LED, pretty cool looking. 2,500 pound D-ring tie downs, and plenty of them. It is a 102-inch wide body construction. So at least in here, till you get to this countertop right here, you're 8 foot wide on the interior. And 7.5 foot tall on the interior as well, just like a work and play. Multiple USB chargers throughout the entire RV. You do have a Bluetooth Furion stereo, thermofoil insulated countertops, just like a work and play. Like I said, it's a work and play, guys, under a different name. 8 cubic foot Dometic RV refrigerator freezer. Runs off propane or electric. Do have a 13,500 BTU ducted roof air. Unfortunately, my generator's not strong enough to pull it. We do guarantee it to work. You do have a porcelain RV tool. And guys, it is a little cooler today. It's like 82 degrees, so I'm able to film these things with without AC. So a little warm, but certainly it's not 112 degrees like it was that last one I did with no air. That was a rough one, guys. I about got sick on that one. Shower, skylight. Little piece of trim we got to hang back up. No big deal. Don't sweat the small stuff. Front bedroom, and you can get to it from the side hall too. This is a Queen Island bed. And you've got some overhead storage underneath the bed. And somebody was nice enough to put you a TV in here. They kind of went crazy with the coax. I don't know about that, but they left you a TV anyway, a small one. And you don't even get that on a new one. Not bad. I mean, yeah, it's used, but you're saving a ton of money off of a new one. And not paying all the fees of a new one. $26,900. And we'll, of course, you know, we check the major systems, make sure they work for $26,900. We check and make sure the air conditioner's ice cold. We make sure that the refrigerator gets to operating temp. We make sure that the water systems work. We check the plumbing. The water heater does have gas electric water heater. Make sure that works. And we make sure there's no plumbing leaks. Faucets, spigots, toilet, all that good stuff works. And of course the awning works. We don't really check that, but I checked it for you, so you got nothing to worry about there. Lights work, all LED lights. So if you boondock camp, you don't have to worry about, you know, you can run your battery longer on those LED lights because they don't suck your battery dry as fast. And it does have a generator prep package. It's got the switch for it and everything. Of course, shows 0 hours because it does not have a generator, but and if that's something you decide you want to add later on, you can. You've got that rack on the front if you want to add a portable generator to it. So a lot of versatility with this. Like I said, you're not stuck with one floor plan. You can put whatever you want back here. Put you an office back here. If you got somebody in a wheelchair that needs a wheelchair ramp, heck, you got one built in right here. Easy loading and unloading. Once they're in here, you're all one level floor. And you can sleep 6 people with these 2 sofas right here in the bed in the front. So like I said, this is not just for hauling toys. Crossovers are, like I said, the most versatile style travel trailer you can buy because you're not stuck with like a rear kitchen or a bunkhouse or like traditional campers The floor plan you buy is what it is. There's no changing it. This, you can change the floor plan very easily. And do whatever you want with it. So anyway, I've got it for $26.9. We do guarantee the major stuff to work. You know, you can come inspect the RV for yourself. We'll move it where we can hook it to shore power, or hook a bigger generator to it so you can run the AC and everything else. Do your own inspection on it. And you're also welcome and encouraged to hire a third-party inspection service as well. Guys, can you believe people still buy used RVs and not use a third-party inspection service? I mean, that's like buying a house and not getting a home inspection, guys. That's crazy, just to save a few $100. But highly encourage anybody wanting to buy a used RV or even a brand new one, get a third-party, unbiased inspection service. And yes, guys, I am a dealer recommending that. People think I'm crazy because I'm shooting myself in the foot, and sometimes I am. But guys, all I guarantee are the following systems: the water systems, the air conditioner, the refrigerator, freezer, and the plumbing. That's it. Anything else is sold as is. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. That's how I keep my prices so low. I'm thousands under NADA retail. I'm thousands under, well, there are no other used ones on RV Trader, but you look at brand new ones, these things are 40 grand. Brand new. And you'd have to buy a brand new one to get one nicer than this. So I'm saving you $10,000, $12,000, $14,000 and charging you no fees, no upsells, and not making any money on financing. So I'm saving you thousands and all that too. So guys, this is the best deal in the country on a 23 LT Adrenaline, period. Especially when you consider the fact we have no upsells, no fees, and we don't make any money on financing if you decide to finance through one of our lenders. Other dealers mark the rates up over what the bank approves you for and can cost you hundreds and hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars in higher payments over the life of an RV loan because the other dealer marked the rates up and the dealer keeps the majority of that. It's just like paying an extra couple $1,000s for the unit when you buy it. It's because you financed it instead of paying cash for it. But anyway, guys, hey, that's so how they make their money. It ain't all about the price anymore. It's about how much money they make after you buy the RV. They say an extended warranty for $4,000. They pay $500 for it. They pocket $3,500 profit. And when you have to file a claim on that warranty, they won't pay it. The warranty company will fight you tooth and nail just to pay a partial claim on it. And you'll be lucky if you get 10% of the actual cost of the repair back. So they make the money. That's how the warranty company makes their money. They make money from collecting premiums, not from paying out claims. Always remember that. So they're going to fight you tooth and nail and try to find every loophole in the book to keep from paying it. And my experience with them is very, very, very few times they actually pay a claim, and then when they do pay a claim, it's usually months later, and they only pay a small percentage of it. You know, if you're looking at gap insurance, go through your auto insurance company to get that. Don't go through a dealer. Dealer's going to pay what your auto insurance is going to charge you for gap insurance, and then mark it up 4 times that cost, and then add it to your loan with a marked up interest rate, overcharging you left and right. If you need tire and wheel protection, it's not worth a flip. Don't buy it. Roadside assistance, it's not worth a flip. That's going to leave you stranded on the side of the road for hours longer than just start getting on your smartphone, calling local tire dealers and tow truck drivers wherever you're broke down in that area. Tell them, hey, I got cash money, I don't need a receipt. How soon can you get me? Guys, I've had blowouts before. I've been on the road in less than an hour before by using that trick. And I've had roadside assistance. I've been on the side of the road near a city, a major city, guys, for 12 hours before, waiting on roadside assistance to find somebody that I can find myself in 20 minutes, because the roadside assistant has to find somebody that will come out and change a tire on an RV or whatever your situation is, and B, that will accept the cutthroat rate of the roadside assistance company, because a lot of these independent places don't work with roadside assistance because they cut the rate so much. So just a little tip right there. Cash talks, especially when you tell them you don't need a receipt. You'd be surprised. I've had employees come out on their own time and get me back on the road. for a fraction of the cost of going through a company. And heck, guys, I don't care who does it as long as it gets done. So just a little trick that I do, which has been a long time since I broke down, but you know, when you get out there on the road in a strange area, you'd be surprised how that little trick, it's old school, but it works. But cash money and no receipt needed. That's magic words to a lot of these mom and pop places, these tow trucks and tire stores. I mean, I broke down one time, had a guy at a tire store. They don't even do road service. Took his lunch break, took a tire and a jack and a 4-way lug wrench on a motorhome tire, came up there and had me back on the road in 20-30 minutes after he got there, and I paid him, and he was back at his job at an hour, and picked him up a couple of $100 for his time and trouble, more than he made all day working at the tire store. Hey, whatever works. It don't matter to me. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I just going to do a quick video on this one. I like the toy haulers. I don't get them in very often anymore. And they're very popular. I've had a lot of calls for them. I don't think this one's going to last long for 26.9. It's a 2020 Adrenaline, 23 LT. Same thing's a work and play 23 LT. Just a few less embellishments, maybe a few less USB chargers, maybe not as fancy a furniture, minus the back porch kit, but who cares? It's still the same, built the same cabinets, same countertops, same appliances. Just like I said, just a different name on it, like a Chevy or a GMC truck. Same truck, different name. Save you a little bit of money. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. And hit that thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe, comment, share on social media, and come out and visit with us. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.